Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, September 10, 2022. While you're curious about many different things today, it may be more productive if you find something, whether it's a topic, project, or idea, that you can pursue independently. A little self-discipline can go a long way. Today's transits can awaken a need to handle a matter rather than hold it off for a later date. Spending extra attention on constructive and practical projects can be rewarding. There can be some distractions to manage, and it's best to avoid a chaotic environment. The moon is slithering through the sky like a majestic divine python, leaving radiant beams in her wake. Today, as she is approaching fullness, she visits your solar third house of communication and ideas. The moon always ties to our natural rhythms and emotions, so with her activating your mind, it's a great day to sit down with your sweetheart and have a heart-to-heart. It doesn't have to be just about feelings, though. It can be about anything that swims up into your consciousness. Share deep discussions about topics that interest or fascinate you. You'll both feel enriched because of it. Try to watch your tongue. Sagittarius conjunct Saturn retrograde in Aquarius and squares Uranus retrograde in Taurus. Being too brash or upfront may have initial consequences. Your honesty is appreciated by your colleagues. However, your delivery may need some work during these strong transits. Tone, turf, and timing will be crucial in your conversations. Any communicative tension may die down when the moon stations void of course in the afternoon. Make sure you smooth everything over before the lunar lull. When the moon moved through your income sector earlier in the week, it not only left you with a sharp nose for money, but a friendly aspect to the sun in your career sector helped to boost your professional confidence. The stars are still aligned on the job and career fronts, but with tomorrow's full moon set to put your work and life balance to the test, it is knowing where the money is that can help you work smarter. Don't expect any comfort from your family right now. The many little annoyances you're confronted with won't make you feel better anyway. Take a positive, laid-back attitude. If you stubbornly stick to your views, conflicts will escalate and your mistakes won't be so quickly forgiven. If you are willing to compromise, everything will be fine. One way to alleviate the stress you might feel is to approach life in a more playful way and try to brighten up your situation, but don't expect to receive too much credit for your efforts. Instead, whatever you do, you're scrutinized, your motives examined, and you find yourself having to defend all your actions. Experimentation is a fun activity for most of us. Sometimes it's even necessary to curb the tendency to try too many new things. For instance, if you are going to try a new food, be sure you also prepare, or order, something you know you will like that is also nutritious. Taking care of your own diet is like managing the diet of a child. You must be responsible and loving. Experiment with finding more ways that you can be loving to yourself. Today, you're going to have a moment of pause, a relaxation period when you can take stock. The vibrations of the moment will be encouraging you to sort out the people in your life who are just acquaintances and those who are your real friends, what your profound desires are as opposed to those imposed on you from outside, and the superficial from the eternal in a serious way. You are hesitating about making a complete change in your comportment so that you can adapt more gently to situations, notably with your friends and family. But you have a supple mind so that you always fall on your feet. Be aware of this. Our eyes in the sky. By the time the alarm goes off, the moon connects with Saturn, allowing you to find comfort in your daily routine. Your time management skills should be on point. You're likely to feel very grounded and centered, so be sure to appreciate your surroundings as you enjoy a nice cup of coffee or pastry at breakfast. Engaging with the material world today can help you connect with your gratitude, so take the time to enjoy all the sights, smells, and sounds you encounter. You're in a phase of redefinition now. People may have gotten used to you playing a certain type of role in their lives, which hasn't been the best for your financial life. No matter. You're more beautiful and magnetic, and there's lots of luck in your house of communication. You may find that the more you're seen and heard, the more you can get your financial needs met. The moon in air sign Aquarius also piques our curiosity and puts us in a chatty mood. This energy becomes more potent as an aspect forms between the moon and Uranus, making it the perfect time to get your flirt on. This energy is perfect for making yourself look good through the art of conversation, and your charm will be off the charts. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Everyone is hungry for attention and social connection now. In the pre-dawn hours, the Aquarius moon squares off with Uranus in Taurus, stimulating anxiety. At this time, we desire freedom. Restrictive situations will be deemed a threat to our safety, causing us to respond as if we were under attack. While this is more a perception than a reality, believing ourselves to be the outsider or rebel can create a self-fulfilling prophecy. Our lack of patience can alienate friends or relatives. Reactive outbursts may cause opportunities to be revoked or denied. Instead, seek activities that provide a safe outlet for shifts in mood and attitude. Working with technology may be one way to use the tension of this transit productively to experiment and facilitate innovation. Though your mind is on both travel and learning at this time, furthering your education may be the better bet. Certification classes can bring more cash flow and establish you as a force in your particular industry. Meanwhile, you're urged to focus more on how you can expand your client base. Sales of goods and services depend on it. Around dawn, the moon aligns with Saturn in Aquarius, creating precisely the type of limiting situations that we were hoping to sidestep during the Moon-Uranus square. We are caught between the push-pull of freedom and restriction, compelled to act out, but exercising our better judgment to rein ourselves in. It is as if we are in suspended animation, precariously balanced between competing impulses. The moon begins its void following this aspect's perfection, lasting the entire day. Be ready to navigate frustrations, but understand that this cosmic test can be passed through self-restraint.